What's up, everybody? It's your boy JD back again with another video. You guys know what time it is. Time to hop back in the hardcore leveling warrior earth game. So we're about to go ahead and get into it, see what's in store for us today. But before we do, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Want to take support even further? Patreon link is in the description below. Also join the Otaku Game membership and hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a video or go live on these channels. Let's go and get into it, man. It's Lord Dark. All right, Dark. Let's see what you got, my boy. Let's see what you got. What the hell? That skill isn't yours. Okay, all right, Dark. Lazy's deadly move, bear hunt. All right, Dark, I see you, bro. I see you. Oh no, not the toolies. Not the toolies. I mean, I ain't worried about Dark, but you know, not against these people. Come on now. Not against these robots. I ain't worried about Dark. You can always rely on the big bro. Gosh, you really destroyed them all. They're all gone without a trace now. I was hoping to capture at least one to get some information. Never mind, forget what I said. You should have told me before. Do I really have to spell it out every time? This is about intelligence. What does this have to do with intelligence? To figure out what the hell's going on? Rim. I knew I was going to reunite with you again someday. How have you been? Of course, how have you been, Your Majesty? But to think you retain that form, even in this world, it has to be a glitch. Why only me? Are they even alive? And why do they look familiar? I can sense their pulses, except the vitality is obviously really low. It opened? Everyone, come here. The pod opened. So why did the pod open? She has nothing on her body. Cast protector magic on her before she freezes to deathline. Insulation mode on. Her body temperature is within normal range. We must get her to a healer in Darkland, as well as the rest of the people in the pods. What do you think? I don't fully trust you lot just yet. I will see it with my own eyes and decide. Take me to your kingdom. Boy, I love that line. Whoa. The floor. That corner. The people. Everything is the same as I remember it. I can't believe the kingdom I used to rule over really appeared on Earth. It's an honor, Your Majesty. We are so happy to see you again. I recognize you. You were just a baby last time I saw you. It isn't much, but please take this. The wind here can get pretty ruthless. I'm really fine. I'll be really sad if you catch a cold, Your Majesty. Dark like, alright bro, alright. Then it's cold as well. I have a pair of gloves. I'm really fine. Bro, they got that, bro. How you supposed to fight with all that? I wasn't even feeling cold at all, but thanks. Wait a minute. Perhaps I'm enjoying this a bit too much. Especially when thousands of people must be slowly dying, including Lucas somewhere on the planet. Don't get complacent, Carter. So many lives are at stake. I have business to take care of. You have entered a buff zone. You're under the effect of a buff. The good old statue, boy. Gotta love it. 3 heroes that saved the world. All stats +1. That silly smile. Do you even know how much we need you? but you'll be back in no time. Sora and Armis went on a mission to save you. Yeah, that's a very interesting mission that's going on. Grab it? Good. I'm ready to go there. You hid inside poop. This lucid adventure must have been a wonderful game. That's not all, my friend. What the? Why is he so friendly all of a sudden? He's had a drink. Oh, you gave him that good. Boy, I tell you. I made hundreds of VIP customers with the help of this wine when I was a loan shark. This is pretty much the master key that opens the heart of any drunkard. Got him drunk. Okay. Is he cool with being called a drunkard? And please don't tell me you put something in his drink. What the? Why is the oldie lying on the couch like that? Too much blood loss. I'm so embarrassed. Bro, hey, I understand, my boy. I understand. What? How does anyone with his stats suffer from anemia? Those two are completely unrelated. Hey, this don't worry, my boy. You just young. Where am I and who are you? You're in Darkland, near the border of Russia. Are you with those bastards? I would have been like, who are those bastards? No. The piles popped up from the ground all of a sudden, and we treated you because yours opened. If what you say is true, we must save the others. They're creating weapons, using my sister's ability. Okay, so who is your sister? She retained or saved data from the game. She was a master blacksmith. The title master is only given to one person for each class. That explains how talented she was at her job. Her unique trait allows her to bestow special skills on weapons she refines. They're using that to transfer skills stolen from the victims to war androids. But that's as much as I found out during the multiple escape attempts. There were thousands of them. Just what are they aiming to accomplish with this? Stealing powers from others. I was a victim of that myself. Alright, let's go destroy them. Wouldn't we be able to enter by detonating a few bombs there? No. That place is inside a huge cave. An explosion might cause it to collapse entirely. If that happens, people there will get hurt. Cave must be different from the place where I was. Do you remember how you got out? There was someone guiding us outside when we escaped, but I'm afraid that's all I remember. I don't have any recent memories before I woke up here, since I was probably unconscious inside the pod after getting captured again. Damn it, don't tell me. You find me suspicious. No. But now that you say something, now that you claiming, you might be suspicious, I definitely find you suspicious. It's just a guess, but back in Lucid Adventure, underneath the grounds near Darkland, live monsters called ice worms. What if they appeared along with the Jurassic chains, coincidentally, in that particular location on the ground? Ice worms release fierce gusts when they make their lairs. If they found themselves in a foreign place all of a sudden, they surely would have tried to create a new lair. That would actually explain everything. The ground exploding and the pods popping out of nowhere. It does make sense. But I only believe what I see with my eyes. And an android showed up at the site afterwards. You said they transferred stolen abilities to robots. I think you're right. Although it was way weaker, that android clearly used Holy Light, one of Lucas' skills. I saw it too. I wasn't sure in the beginning, but one was definitely holding Tempest's rifle. Holy Shooter is a rare class, and the weapon's components were identical to that of Tempest. God damn it. I'm burning with the desire to go attack them immediately, but we need to think before we move in order to avoid unnecessary deaths. We're not at our best with Sora and Armis on a mission. That's true. And if someone like that bearded bastard shows up again, we will certainly be defeated. What would you do in this situation? Yeah, what would Ethan do? So it definitely was the ice worms. So it looks, well, How goes the work? Child of God, the ability you gave me this time is absolutely phenomenal. Bro, not the face. This will definitely work. When I used to work for Giga, I had to fully rely on the powers of relics, but I am now bestowing human powers to androids, which count as weapons, and I can keep doing so because robots never die. With more time, I should be able to finally complete something I couldn't in the past. The war machine capable of using all skills. The ultimate mechanic. So that's the goal. Okay. What would he have done? I bite with my gums if I don't have teeth. Consider every single possibility in your head. Bite with my gums if I don't have teeth. We certainly lack the teeth to bite with at the moment. Then, bite with my gums if I don't. That is a weird phrase. Okay. I mean, it makes sense. I'm not saying it don't make sense. I'm just saying, like, it's a weird phrase. It's strange. I really did not expect you to call me, brother. The situation is too tight. Besides, he is my real brother. That's true. Since you're making me do something I really despise, I want 2 bottles. You got it. Yeah, it's me. We need you here. I'll send someone over, so get here immediately. Holy Jesus Christ. This is the last thing I expected. Vladimir asking me for help. Okay, Kevin. I will use every single method I can think of. Well, gotta start somewhere. The great update to the Earth, brought by the latest patch, gave Hardheater strange hunts, forcing him to head to the Russian border. There he found Darkland. During the battle in the outskirts, pods owned by Church of the Pale Mother popped up from the ground. According to that woman that woke up from it, there was others just like her underground. Dark couldn't afford to waste any time, so he mustered all the forces he could. I mean, I think you got enough, Dark. If you don't have enough fucking forces, then fuck, I don't goddamn know. I think you got more than enough. We clearly fought here. This is where the ground opened and the pods popped up. However, I don't see a trace of anything. Neither the debris from the androids nor the rift that was created on the ground. No traces of battle whatsoever. I think I have an idea. This has to be an effect of an artifact. One of the projects I worked on in the past involving mechanizing humans into androids using artifacts. The components that fell apart probably were converted back to artifacts, and the restoration of the ground has to have opened during the process. Alright, enough explanations. I really want to swoop down on them right now, but since we cannot damage the chamber, we are supposed to find the entrance or something. Can I give it a try? I'm actually pretty decent at that. I might be inferior to Choco BB in terms of actual teleportation, but I think I'm better when it comes to identifying the space. Let's see here. Spatial magic terrain scan. Holy crap, this is a lot larger than I thought. Elaborate. Of course, allow me to show you. A magical 3D image to better explain things. Can you do that? Nope. Talking about showing off, huh? There are 4 stories underground, actually. With each chamber the size of a football field. The problem is the entrance. I can't find the entrance or the exit at all. No openings. Nope, not even air vents. I might be able to help with that. This card creates a door on a closed wall. Of course, Of course. It really created a door. What about stairs? You know, does it come with stairs? All right then, shall we? Dude, you can't just jump in recklessly like that. But there's nothing here. Just get down here already. Okay, we should follow him inside. Is this a factory? But how come there's nothing here? You're amazing, buddy. You should appear as a guest on my channel once. Since there are 4 levels, I presume there will be something downstairs. Intruders. This is great. I was hoping to test out my new creation. Dear intruders, welcome to the ultimate manufacturing plant. You bastard. Show yourself. Looks like it was you that destroyed my beautiful work. But I was able to gather data thanks to your efforts. With that, I made further improvements on my products. That is why I wanted to suggest a series of one-on-one combats. This don't sound good, but I'm not scared by these mechanoid robots. Are those robots or humans? There are 70% mechanized prototypes. Best them in a one-on-one combat and I will grant you an audience with me. Okay, obviously it's people we know. Will you take up on my offer? I used some of the finer rankings from the past. Is it that? Wait. Prototype 37 and 39. Tempest? I knew that was Tempest, but I can't remember the other person. Odie, do you see that? That's Tempest. And more. Okay, that was the name. I could not remember the fucking name. Why? Why are you two here? Answer me. The aftermath. Oh, the afternoon after the Earth became a game. We're out of green onions. Go buy some onions, you knew. Jeez, I just got back. I'm fast asleep. Shut up and move your lazy ass. I can go. Why would you go through the trouble when we have these good for nothing bums? That'll be nice. Do you know which place to go to? Are you seriously making a student go? Except you owe me a wish for doing you a favor. I'll tag along. Thanks. I need to return a book I borrowed from the library anyway. So I guess the real question after this, can we actually save them even though they're like partly robot? Is there a way to still save them? Or are they like goners forever? I did not expect that to be the last time I saw them. What happened to you? Talk to me. Everything will be all right. I'm going to get you two out of this place. Don't worry. I got this. I'm not shocked. Odie. Damn. That hurt a little more than I thought it was going to. I need to do something. No, we're not fighting. There's no way. I'd hurt my friends. I don't know, bro. It looked like you kind of won't throw hands. I'm just throwing it out there. You wouldn't fight. Are you sure about that? I'm telling you, you get hit enough, you're gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna just knock you out at least. No way you just gonna not fight forever. Like, come on now. You ain't just about to tank no hits like that. Or I have been wrong before. He just gonna tank the hits. Okay. Alrighty. The Adidas flops, man, that's some extra stuff. That must have hurt. Do you hear my voice? You've obviously been through a lot. I'm so sorry for failing to protect you. Let's go home and have a nice bowl of. Can you handle the maximum output? I mean, I think he's gonna try. Nothing hurts me more than seeing you in that state. What are you doing? Get away from him. An attack from a distance. Bro, he can. Somebody help this man. Y'all just sitting there watching the shit happen. What kind of friends are you? Help him. Bro, y'all sitting there watching a man tank these hits like he ain't about to die. What are y'all doing, bro? It's really okay. This is insane. This is fucking insane. Help the man. Help him. Y'all just standing there doing nothing. I have a question. Why did you name our guild Grassroots? I wonder why too. It's terrible at naming. It's about time you ask. I hated how old members of Zara Guild all got separated. I did not want to experience something like that again. I want us to entangle like Grassroots and become virtually inseparable. What do you think? Touching, right? It sucks. You're so heartless. It is touching though, but come on. To be inseparable. I rather like it. Did that kill him, or I'm very confused. Bro, okay, brought him back to reality. Yeah, it's me. Whoever did this to you will die by my hand. But seriously though, y'all was really just gonna let that man just tank every hit by himself, like not try to block or nothing, right? Okay. Hey, he survived though. He survived at the end of the day. That's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoy. You did, make sure to drop a like, sub to the channel. Let me know what you guys think about everything that happened in the comment section below. Also, you guys want to keep up with me, Twitch, Twitter, Discord links. All of that is in the description as well. And I will catch you guys next time. Peace.